Hey guys, and welcome to the Dean448 vlog. Alright, guys, there is something which I have to talk to you about. It's about Star Wars. But before we get into that, there was a question that was asked on Twitter, and it was asked. Somebody asked, "What's the worst movie that you've ever seen?" Right. Write your comments in the comment section down below. What's the worst movie that you've ever seen? The worst movie that I've ever seen, well, I've seen two worst movies, and that is Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Twilight, or as I like to call it, Twishite. Yep. Now, obviously enough, I wrote that into the question, and obviously enough, that's here. Don't know if you can see that, but that was the question. And don't worry, to the person who's actually on there, your Twitter will be in the link down the description down below, so you can go follow her. But then there was this guy called Paul O'Leary. That's Paul O'Leary 88 on Twitter, and he actually said, Episode 2, along with this GIF from obviously not from the film Star Wars. And then I responded with, yeah, it's shit, because it is shit. Why is it shit, you may ask? Well, then he responded with, the awful love story. Obviously enough, that is the reason why it was shit for, because of the awful love story. And also I responded with yeah, I couldn't agree with him more, and also the painful dialogue as well. Oh my god, the dialogue in that film is just shit. It's just, oh my god, please, can I just have that movie the end? Can this movie end, please? I really want to watch episode 3 already. I don't want to sit through this shit. But then this guy obviously enough has his own opinion, so I respect his opinion, but I cannot believe that he actually said this. He said, still rank it ahead of the Phantom Menace. Mind, hated that one. The Phantom Menace, he hated the Phantom Menace. And I was thinking to say, what? In all capital letters, right? What? And then the rest is just lowercase. The Phantom Menace was better than that one. Obviously enough, the Phantom Menace was actually way better than Episode 2. There's only one thing from Episode 2 which I actually just makes up the entire, just is slightly, a little bit more better than the rest of the film. And that is the Battle of Geonosis, where loads of Jedi are actually on screen. And you're just like, that's a cool scene, that is. That's one of the coolest scenes in the Star Wars history. But to be honest, it doesn't really it only makes it just slightly, just a teeny bit percentage better. It doesn't make it too much better. Right, but then he goes up to bring some points on this, why he didn't even like Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Right, he says, and I quote, Anakin is even more annoying in that one. Okay, alright. What was my number? Pod racing scene goes on forever, and too much talk about trade deals. And that. It's Star Wars, not Brexit negotiations. Okay, alright. Okay, each people have their own opinion about Star Wars Episode 1. Okay, he says that Episode 1, the reason why he doesn't like it for is because Anakin is annoying. Yeah, I'm going to put my point and my point now it's time to bring my opinion into this. Anakin in episode 1, yeah, he's an annoying little brat, but when he gets into episode 2, he gets to be an even bigger brat. Because it's all his moaning, complaining, and then all of a sudden, he just, just saying oh, it's all Obi-Wan's fault. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. I should be the Jedi Master. I should be the one sitting on the top of that council. And then the dreadful, painful love story that you get between them two. I understand that it's actually meant to happen. I really understand that. But putting it out just like that, George Lucas, what the hell was he thinking when he came up with that movie? Literally, what the hell was he thinking when he started thinking in their head, saying oh, yeah, I'll make episode 2, and I'll make it more of a love story between Anakin and Padme, and make it painful dialogue. I'm saying, I truly, deeply love you. I swear to God, right? I feel sorry for the people in the cinema that had to watch that painful dialogue. That had to just sit there and just watch that movie. You guys at least should have got them a refund when you went to the cinema to see that. You should have at least demanded them a refund for that. But then again, people didn't actually know about it, and then they went to see it and they said oh, this is actually awesome. But then when you rewatch it, you're like, I regret going to the cinema to actually watching this. Why did I go to the cinema to actually watch this dreadful film? This abomination of a film from Star Wars. I mean, literally, it's Star Wars. It's one of the most noticeable franchises and lovable franchises. Well, I say that I've been saying bad things about episode 2 because that's just like the kid that's just left in the corner, and then that's that. Star Wars episode 2 was just like that. The kid who never gets picked for anything. He's just been left into the corner. That's all that he's doing, and just crying in the corner. While that's episodes 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are just happy. Well, episode 4 was alright, but it wasn't exactly the best Star Wars. If you want to go by original trilogy, by my favourite, I would have to say episode 5 actually did that. Because episode 5 revealing that Darth Vader, sorry, spoiler alert to anybody who hasn't even seen it, that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father. But you find that out in episode 3. So if I was you, if you want to go in chronological order, if you want to go by story-wise, start from episode 1 and then work your way up to episode 8. Trust me, episode 8 was fantastic. It was literally. My favourite out of the prequels, obviously enough, has to be episode 3. But episode 2 is not... Sorry, episode 1, The Phantom Menace, is in second place with the prequels. While as episode 2, however, is actually not ranked. Is not ranked because it doesn't deserve to be put onto the ranking board. Well, oh damn, another thing is what I said, Twilight. Yeah, Twilight. There is a lot of people who actually do hate that film saga, and for good reason. Trust me, when I sat through the first one, I was thinking to myself, what the hell am I watching? Literally, why have I just wasted my time watching this film? Oh, God. I really actually hate that film. But anyway, get on to the other points that he made as well. The pod racing scene is actually long. Let me just say something here. Yeah, Formula 1 races are actually longer than that. So if you can sit through like a Formula 1 racing, then obviously enough, you can sit through the pod racing scene. But the pod racing scene, all I gotta say, yes, it might be long, but it's amazing. The pod racing scene is actually amazing in the Phantom Menace. Literally, it is. You've got cool visual effects, cool sound effects, and those bright color, and the color of the pod races and the way that they were driven just makes up the pod racing scene at all. Yes, I get it that the length of the pod racing scene is actually long, but come on, guys. That's the only thing that you can actually come up with. Just back up like that. Just that it's too long. It shouldn't actually be that long. Oh God. And then he actually says about the trading deals as well. So the trading deals like between Watto and Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, he's talking about the bit like where like they're actually wanting T14 hyperdrive generator. They're actually saying like Republic credits are no good. Something more real. Tries to negotiate and everything and all that. And he says it's like, he said it's Star Wars, not Brexit negotiations. Yeah, Brexit. We don't need to go into that because we all know how much of a failure that's actually going to be before it actually takes place. Well, takes full in effect. We all know how much of a failure that's actually going to be. But Star Wars, to be honest with you, it's Star Wars. I can't actually say anything bad about the trading deal. But if you really want to watch a review of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the link is in the description down below to the Unusual Suspects review of it. So enough. Watch his video. He actually does make some great points about Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and how he reviews it. But there's one thing that you actually fail to mention, and I think you actually secretly like this guy, but I don't know if you do. But you fail to mention one character that is hated. Yep, I'm of course talking about Jar Jar Binks. You failed to mention him. You didn't actually say anything about him. You didn't actually say anything bad about him. So, am I thinking that you actually... Do you like Jar Jar Binks? I mean, to be honest with you, this is just coming from my own opinion as well. Jar Jar Binks wasn't actually that much of a bad character. He wasn't actually that bad. Now, a lot of people are actually going to be raging in the comment section down below. Plus, I don't actually give a shit. My own opinion is my own opinion. Jar Jar Binks wasn't actually that bad. He wasn't actually much of a bad character. So, people are saying that he's actually annoying and everything. Yeah, the leader of the Gungus, yeah, he's actually more annoying than Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, the leader of the Gungans, yeah, he's actually more annoying than Jar Jar Binks actually is. Plus, he doesn't get much of the stick as much Jar Jar does. So, still enough, I don't know what to say. Alright, well, that's enough for the Star Wars stuff. Oh, I've got to tell you something. Logan Paul is finally going to fight KSI. He's literally going to fight him. He's going to fight KSI. Now, he is not a pussy. Neither him or Jake Paul are pussies now because they cannot... Because they are absolutely going to fight Logan Paul's going to be fighting KSI, and Jake Paul is going to be fighting Comedy Shorts Gamer. Now, I hope and pray to God that KSI beats Logan Paul, and that Comedy Shorts Gamer beats Jake Paul. I really want them to beat them so bad. Just repeatedly, just do KSI. Just do what you did with Joe Weller. Just punch him repeatedly in the face. And then the match will actually stop. Then you will be declared the winner. Obviously enough, and then Comedy Shorts Gamer, I want you to do exactly the same. Just keep on repeatedly punching Jake Paul in the face. Just repeatedly punching him in the face. But I know one person is actually one person saying is actually responsible for all this. I think it's Danny. I think it's either Danny or Michael from Raka Raka. One of them, when they went to visit them America, when they went to go at the Jake Paul, like after the KSI fight. Obviously enough, he's been trying to do. He loves to bet. So obviously enough, he loves to do that, and he wants to get his money back. What if you lose? What if you bet on the wrong person, and what if you lose? Then what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose out on all your money, mate. So finally, it is happening. It is happening. You can place your bet, and I hope and pray to God that you pick the right person. It's like you did for the last time, because it was luck that you actually, well, it wasn't luck, it was KSI, he was actually training for it. So obviously enough, you picked the right person, but are you going to side with KSI, or are you going to side with Logan Paul? Because you're friends with both of them. So who on earth are you actually going to side with? Alright, and lastly, I gotta say my condolences to the family and friends of one of the greatest minds of the 21st century, Stephen Hawkins. He actually died yesterday at the age of 76, and I wasn't even told this, but until my friend told us couple of hours ago, that ages ago the doctor said he only had 2 years left to live, or something like that. Well, he said something like that, and he lived longer than that. So he proved the doctors wrong, but until now. So my condolences again to the family and friends of Stephen Hawkins, one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. You will be missed, but never forgotten. Alright guys, that's it for the Dean448 vlog. I'm going to have to love yous and leave yous now. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and peace!